Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, back in the garage. Got the Mustang on the trailer. The front hub is locked. I can't break it free, so I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna beat it to death and hopefully break it loose. And if not, I don't care if I gotta cut the thing in half. It's gotta come off. I gotta get this thing to roll. And I'm not gonna use that anyway, so it doesn't matter. I just need to get this car to where I can roll it around. It's light enough for me to push it around. It's not a big deal. But I want to try to get that done. This isn't going to be a long video. What I want to try to do is I want to try to get the Mustang up there, get Toasty over here. And for a lot of guys, you know, they don't know why we call that car Toasty. This is the first car I ever did a YouTube channel on. Actually, this whole thing is new to me. So the reason why it's called Toasty is because it was in a garage fire, and the car was just toast. It was bad. That car was so bad. So if you look, I mean, you can look at the first video that I have, and it'll tell you everything about that car, what it's about. And just be kind, because, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. You know, that was like, those videos were new to me, and I'm still trying to figure it out. But I'm slowly getting there. You know, I'm working on it. So my game plan is, once I get the Mustang up there and I move these cars around, I'm gonna work on that car until it's finished, because that car is so close to being done. I'm hoping. I mean, I'm on day 68 on this car. And I gave myself 90 working days to get this car done. So, which was tight. I mean, I originally scheduled that 90 days without doing paint. I was just gonna leave this car in primer. So, what I wanna do is I wanna get this car done. I'm on day 68, you know, and I think I can get it done. I think I can get this car done. So I'm just gonna chug away and just keep going on that car till it's finished. And then I'm gonna let you know what I'm gonna do with that car and that car. All right, you know, as the day goes on, what I want to do now is I just really want to try to get this car right here so I can roll it. If not, if I can't get it to roll, there's a few ways I could do it. I've done this, it's happened to me before. What I do is I set a snatch block up right here, and I run the winch all the way down and back across to the front of the car. And then when you hit the winch, it drags it, it'll pull the car this way. So I had to do that a few times also. But enough talking. What I want to do is I want to try to get this car off the trailer, get it on there, and move along. All righty? So here we go. that was easy. No, it wasn't. That thing fought me to death. So, well, all I needed to do was just try to get this thing to spin. And like I said, I'm not using any of that stuff anyway. So let me keep chugging along. I'm going to try to see if I can get this thing up on the lift. Alrighty, here we go. All right, guys, I'm stopping for a minute. There's like a quick passing shower. So I'll let it stop. And what I want to do is I really want to get the car off the trailer, and then we'll go over the whole car. I'll show you everything about it. The other day, I started cleaning out the inside of the car. If you saw how it was just all garbage. I took out 3 full garbage bags of garbage out of that car. I didn't videotape it because it was just such a mess, you know, and I just still a little bit out of time. It was just terrible. But I cleaned it out. It's still terrible, but it's not as terrible. So, I mean, I just did a brake job on the car. And it's a shame because the brakes, they weren't even that old. So, I mean, the drums are no good. You know, that's just probably just from sitting. But I'm going to give it a minute. I'm going to wait for the rain to stop, and then I'll get it down, and then we'll go over this whole car, okay? I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, I'm back. I don't think the rain's gonna stop for a little bit. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take Toasty out, I'm gonna roll it out over there. I'm gonna wash it in the rain because I can't take looking at it like that anymore. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get it back over here. Then I'll take the Mustang and I'll get the Mustang in over here. If you saw me with the trailer, I was bouncing it back and forth and going forward and backwards. It's because the rear brakes are grabby. And I'm just trying to loosen them up a little bit by bouncing it back and forth to help me hopefully be able to get it to roll until I'm able to delve in or dig into the brakes back there. Because I'm going to need this car to roll around fairly easy for me. So, all right, I'm going to get started. Here we go.
So we got the car washed and we got it in the garage. Okay, now I'm going to catch my breath. Then I'm going to dry this thing. And you got to get that in there. Alrighty, let me get to work. Okay guys, it's the end of the day. I really just wanted to get these cars moved around over here. Now I got the Mustang down here. I got Toasty over here and I still got the blue car up top. All right, my plans for this, some guys might like me, some guys might hate me, but I'm gonna finish this car. Put new quarters on it, whole new sheet metal nose, cowl hood, new floor pans, trunk pan. I'm gonna run right through this car, but I'm not gonna touch this car until this car is done. Toasty right now is like kind of like my main car to get done now because it's been long enough. And it's time to get this car back on the road. And it's so close to being finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the blue car and I'm going to build the Mustang. I always like those cars. I don't know anything about them, so hopefully as I'm working on it and plugging away, you know, maybe some of you guys can help me out, because I'm sure I'm going to be approaching things. You're going to be like, Al, what are you doing? What's going on? Don't do that. And I don't know these cars, but I've always loved them, and I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it a stick. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as a powertrain in this car, but I'll figure it out in the next couple of days of what I'm going to do with it. But I'm not going to touch that Mustang until this car is done. I might start on that as my son's pulling that apart. You know, I might do that. This way I can kind of get two cars done at the same time. But, yeah, I really like these. Let me show you the inside of this car. It's going to need new floor pans, things like that. But they're not bad. But they got to be changed. So, well, that one's bad. That one's got to be. I'm just going to do front to back floor pans. I don't know if I'm going to do a one-piece pan, depending on how nice I want to make this car. But I really think, you know, we kind of patinaed that 69 Camaro. Some of my ideas, and this is just one of them. I'm thinking to do this car in that bullet green, the dark green, but weather it, but make it look nicer than weathered, you know. So I want to see just barely getting into the weathered parts of the car. This way I could sit on the fenders of that car and not worry about it, and just enjoy it. I just want to enjoy this car. I want to try to put a lot of power in it, nothing crazy. The car only weighs about 2,800 pounds, so you don't need a lot of horsepower to get those cars to be very fast. I'll see. I don't know. I might go to 5-speed. I'm not really sure, honestly, what I'm going to do with it. But I just wanted to take today to move these cars around. And it took a good part of my day. But I got it done. You know, it's all finished. And game plan, start on toasty probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the next day. And I'm going to work on this car until I'm finished. So, you know, please don't let me buy any other cars. Alrighty, I want to try to get this one done. It's so close. And then from there, we're going to jump on that, you know. And, you know, I have another Camaro. I'm sure you guys saw the yellow Rally Sport that I have. And I've had that since, I don't know, since the early 80s. And, you know, why not have a Mustang, you know? I always liked them. I always thought they were nice cars. You know, the wings got to come off the back. Right here. That's got to go. What's nice about these cars? Well, you can't see it. I mean, but believe it or not, it's not bad in there. But the nice part about these cars is when you change the gas tank in this car, that's the trunk right there. So you're actually getting two things done with one. So the frame rails in this car are good. Anything that this car needs, and we're going to get this car up on the lift. And I'm going to walk from the back of this car to the front of this car, and I'm going to show you everything. And if you see something that I missed, please let me know, okay? I'm going to make this car nice. It's not going to be mint, but it'll be nice. Alrighty, so I just wanted to post this quick video on what I was doing, because I haven't posted a few videos. I've been just running around trying to get some stuff together. So I guess, you know, we'll see how these go. You know, I'm day 68 on this. I have 90 days to get this car done, and I'm going to get it done. It'll get done. So I'm hoping in a couple of weeks this car will be finished. And then I get to jump on those two right there. That's when it's going to turn into a lot of fun, I think, for me anyway, because this is new to me, and it's just like, opening up a new toy, I guess. So, you know, and I always like them. But enough babbling. As always, I appreciate you guys watching these videos. I hope you like these videos, because I do enjoy making them. And as always, take care of yourselves.